aware that under Article 138(8), subsection B, a presidential election would be cancelled if a presidential candidate or his deputy dies. Let me come to the position of vacating the election as the only route to a free and fair and credible election. The IEBC published the Gazette notice declaring the fresh dates for the presidential elections with the Right Honorable Raila Odinga and Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, based on the Supreme Court decision of 2013 on a question brought for direction by Attorney General, who is a Chief Government Legal Advisor. In paragraph 289 and 290, the Supreme Court found as follows. I start with 289. It is clear that a fresh election under Article 140, subsection 3, is triggered by the invalidation of the election of the declared president-elect by the Supreme Court, following a successful petition against such an election. Since such a fresh election is built on the foundations of the invalidated election, it can, in our opinion, only involve candidates who participated in the original election. In that case, there will be no basis for a fresh nomination of candidates for the resultant electoral contest. 290 now. Suppose, however, that the candidates or a candidate who took part in the original election dies or abandons the electoral quest before the scheduled date. Then the provisions of Article 138(1), subsection B, would become applicable, and with fresh nominations ensuing. As per a correction issued on 6th May 2013, the Supreme Court clarified that the relevant article is above is 138(8), subsection B, which deals with the cancellation of a presidential election in the event of the death of the president or the deputy or before the scheduled date. On or before the scheduled date. The Supreme Court finding expanded this clause to include when a candidate withdraws from the presidential election. The implication of this provision is that upon our candidate's withdrawal, the election scheduled for the 26th October stands cancelled. Our withdrawal from the election requires the IEBC to cancel the election and conduct fresh nominations. The procedure for nomination of presidential candidates is provided for in the Elections Act 2011, Section 13, subsection 1, which states, a political party shall nominate its candidates for an election under this Act at least 90 days before a general election, under this Act in accordance with its constitution rules. It is clear that this provision gives adequate time to undertake the reforms necessary to conduct an election that is in strict conformity with the Constitution, the relevant laws,